Hello, you're with France24. It's time for our international press review in the papers. Nadia Charbit is in charge of that today. Nadia, what do you have for us?
Well, today the top story in France is definitely the Sarkozy's divorce and the announcement of their divorce.
The split with a capital S.
Absolutely. Cecilia Sarkozy's face has been gracing front pages across French newsstands for weeks and months now, on and off. But today it really is full on. The Parisien's headline, un célibataire à l'Élysée, a bachelor at the Élysée Palace. We may see, there you go, you have it on your screens, sets the tone. According to the Daily, it's the end of the honeymoon in more ways than one for Sarkozy, who now has to face a difficult second phase of his mandate with social unrest and governmental glitches. And he has to face that.
Without a lady.
Exactly,
at his side.
Alone. And cartoonist Rançon captures Sarkozy's mood, his distress with his future ex-wife's glamorous lifestyle. You may have there you go, have it on your screen. Sarkozy looks down at a set of luxury shopping bags and says, I see she's already packed her bags. So on the other end of the scale, on the same story, right-wing daily Le Figaro is very deadpan. It has a very sober headline. It says Nicolas Sarkozy without Cecilia now. According to the Figaro, the divorce in politics is no longer shocking. The paper reviews a few of the conjugal mishaps and scandals that have happened across the world. And of course, you have to keep in mind that if it isn't a taboo, they did actually wait until the elections were over to announce the divorce and to make that decision. So it's not a taboo, but it's still something a little bit
Despite
different.
the fact that the Figaro says it's not shocking, it is fairly unusual still, though.
Exactly,
So,
it is a first. It's definitely a first in France.
definitely. So what's the international press saying about all of this?
Well, they seem just as interested by this story. German daily Die Welt says the Sarkozy farce is over. They go into some of the detail of what happens. They say the Élysée put a very official end to what was the worst kept secret. And the Daily goes a little further, saying Cecilia had the hots for an advertiser. They didn't go quite as far as the British Daily Mail, goes a lot further. The title is A Very Gallic Affair. Sarkozy becomes the first ever French president to divorce. The paper gives all the nitty-gritty, gruesome details of the couple's on-off relationship and their affairs. Everything is in there. It's information that's been kept under wraps in France, but that they're giving away. And however sticky the affair, the Daily says, quote, that like all stage-managed political divorces, the official version sounded more like a couple parting after an agreeable lunch. So very French.
Moving on now, do you have any other stories for us?
Absolutely. I just wanted to go over quickly to the US New York Times that was also on this story, saying that the French leader was reeling from blows on two different fronts. Sarkozy faces labour and marital crises.
We only have around about 1 minute left, but there's a Swiss newspaper as well also talking on this love or maybe failure of love. I don't know what.
Love in the workplace, Marcus. Absolutely. Swiss daily Le Temps publishing a study called The Headache That Is Love in the Workplace about relationships in the French workplace. It seems that human resources really don't appreciate relationships in the workplace. And in France, unlike in North America, there aren't any set rules, any precise codes of conduct. But the French do manage to have an affair every 7 years in the workplace. And the best advice that the Swiss Daily can give is to simply keep it under wraps.
There we go. A hot tip from Le Temps. Thank you very much, Nadia Charbit, for bringing us the best of the world's newspapers this Friday. And thank you for watching France24. Do stay with us. Bye for now.